Okay, welcome to Friday night. It's another fun Friday. We are going to be learning the bead stitch, B-E-A-D. So the way we're going to start this off tonight is you're going to do your slip knot. I'm using, again, Walmart Mainstay yarn in red, ruby red. And if you can see on my needle there, this is a size H. It's the 5mm, number 8 in the US numbers if you are tracking those. So with your needle and your thread, you're going to go ahead and start by putting your slip knot on, and then you're going to just chain however many you want. I will tell you on the bead stitch, you're going to want a multiple of 2, so an even number. So I'm going to do 22, but feel free to do whatever you want, 18, 30, whatever you feel like your project is going to do. I'm going to do 22 for the quilting square that we're going to do. And so go ahead and get your chain done, and we will meet right back up. Okay, so now we've done our chain in a multiple of 2. So the next row is just going to be like a lot of the other stitches that we do, where we just single crochet all the way back across the row. So you're just going to turn, go into your first V, yarn over and pull through. You'll have 2 loops on, yarn over and pull through. So that's the single crochet. So then go into the next one and just do another single crochet. You're going to complete that in every stitch all the way down row 2. Until you get back to where you started on the beginning part of your chain. So we'll go ahead and let you pause the video and do that, and then we'll meet up for row 3. Okay, so now it should look like this. You've done your chain row in a multiple of 2. You've single crocheted all the way back. So we're ready actually to start the bead stitch itself, because this is our foundational row that we have set in place. So we're going to turn our project around and we're going to chain 3. Now, this first stitch right here, we're going to skip because that's where the chain is at. This next V next to it right here, we're going to do a double crochet. So yarn over and go through your stitch and pull through. You'll have 3 on your hoop this time. You're going to pull through 2 and pull through 2, which sets you up a double crochet in that one. Now, for the bead stitch, the way we're going to do this is we're going to front post loop into this 3 times. So we're going to yarn over, go around your double crochet once, yarn over, go around your double crochet twice, yarn over, go around in that double crochet a 3rd time. That puts 7, I don't know if you can see that because I can't spread them out real easy, but 7 loops on your hook. Once you have those 7 loops on, you're going to yarn over and pull through 6 of them. It may get a little tight and you may have to do a little bit of wiggling and you may have to start and stop, and that's totally okay. But you're going to pull through all of them, but leave 1 here. There is your bead stitch right there. You're going to skip this stitch right here, the next stitch, and do a double crochet into the next stitch here. Again, you're just yarning over, pull through 2, pull through 2. You're going to do another bead stitch. So you're going to yarn over, front post behind that double crochet, yarn over, front post behind again, yarn over, and front post behind again. There's all your stitches. Yarn over and pull through all of them. Skip the next stitch here and do a double crochet into the second one over. Yarn over and front post, yarn over and front post, yarn over and front post. So remember, all 3 front posts, you're not pulling through and ending them, you're leaving them on your hook. When you get to the end and have all your hoops, yarn over and pull through all of them. When you turn this sideways, there's your beads. 1 bead, 1 bead, 1 bead. So I'm gonna let you finish this row and then we'll turn around and do row 4 when we get back. Okay, so now you've beaded all the way down. You have your beads there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 10 beads because I did 22 for my stitch count. So I should have 10 beads. That's a bead every 2 stitches. That makes 20 stitches, and then of course we had the double crochet here on the front. When you get to the end, you're going to have 2 stitches left, so you're going to skip a stitch and then put a double crochet in that last stitch. That makes 22, your 10 beads, your 10 skips, and then your 2 double crochets on each end. That's how I got my 22. So that explains why you want the even number. To turn and start the next row, you're just going to turn. You're going to chain your 3. You're going to put a double crochet, skip this one, double crochet right here into the top of that bead from the other row, and then start back in. Yarn over, front post, yarn over, front post, yarn over, front post. We front post and do that 3 times. We don't finish the front post. We leave the hoops on the needle. Yarn over, pull through all hoops on your needle, and then go ahead and skip one and double crochet into the next space for the next bead. Your beads will all line up because they're all going to be in the same stitch count. So that's how you'll know if you're in the right stitch or not. When you get that next double crochet, go ahead and yarn over, front post, yarn over, front post, yarn over, and front post again. That makes your 3. There's your 7 loops. Pull through, and you're ready to skip this stitch and double crochet in for the next bead. So let's go ahead and finish that row out, and then we'll meet back together and show the end of the project. Okay, so we've gone all the way down beading that second row. There's what you should look like. 10 beads on the second row, and you see those beads forming those little circles, little pouches. This is kind of a holy stitch, but it is a really neat stitch. And you can go in here and put like a single crochet row in here or a double crochet row in here and do like every other one beading. You can also use the bead stitch to spell out letters or words, and just put 1 bead stitch every so often in the pattern to make out the letters. You can use it a whole bunch of different ways. But it's a neat little way to learn the front post as well and practice it because it's done so many times throughout making the beads. Again, on each end, you're going to do that double crochet before you turn. So in the last stitch, double crochet, and then when you're ready to go to the next row, you just turn, chain your 3, and then double crochet into that first bead that sets you up ready for the next row. All right, so there's the stitch for tonight. Let us know if you use it for something or make a project with it. Comment in the comments, and we will see you next Friday. Happy crocheting this weekend.